Hello, welcome to another Kettlebell Conditioning workout, Rugged Fitness. My name is Brian, and I'm going to be taking you through our workout today. As always, we're going to start out with some basic movement patterns, and then we're going to build them into some workout flows that are meant to be done non-stop from start to finish without putting the kettlebell down. So today, the first one we're going to build through is going to involve swings and a little bit of catching and squats. What you always want to do is start out with our kettlebell warm-up video. That's going to do a couple basic calisthenics stretches and warm-up exercises to get your body ready for all the kettlebell work we're going to do. All right. So once you've done your kettlebell workouts, the kettlebell intro workout, you're going to move right into doing some swings here. All right. So our first exercise today: posture tall, shoulders down. Now we've covered in some of our other kettlebell exercises the proper form for a swing, so I'm not going to go over that today. If you haven't worked with a trainer before, I recommend doing that if you've never done swings, especially if you're doing the proper weight. You really need to have the form right because you can hurt yourself. All right, so shoulders are back, back is tall. We're always going to hinge from the hips. We're going to stick our butt out and rock back into the heels, snap the hips. All right, so we're going to start out doing 12 basic swings. All right, butt is out, swing from the hips. Butt out, swing from the hips. Notice how I'm always rocking back, swinging through, posture stays tall. Good, butt out. I think that's somewhere around 10, 11, and 12. All right, so after you do your basic swings, we're going to finish up the next exercise by doing goblet squats. Holding on to the horns right up here, posture is tall, shoulders are down, and we're just going to drop down into our hips and then drive back up. Squat down. Drive up. There's 2. Down. Drive up 3. Down. Up 4. So I want to make sure we're sinking into those hips. Our elbows come right down, right between our knees. We drive back up. 8. Good. We're doing 12 of these now. Just get the body ready to go. Back up. And down. All right. Next, we're going to hold the bell. Continue to hold it by the horns, elbows right up against the body, and we're going to do some bicep curls. All right? This is going to engage the biceps and the forearms. Belly button is tight, back is tall, shoulders down. Try to keep yourself as steady as you can. Squeeze through. Good. Do about 12 of those. All right. So those are going to be the 3 basic movements that we're going to put together into that first exercise flow. At the end, once we put them all together, we're going to put that one aside and we're going to use that in the whole flow at the end. All right? So next thing we want to practice is a couple of swings up to a catch position. All right? If you've done these before, we can jump right into putting it all together. If you haven't done it before, what you want to do is shoulders back and down. We're going to go into a swing and you're going to pop that bell up and catch it on the horns. All right? When you go back into the swing, you're going to press it away from your body, slide back to that top grip position, and swing under. So the butt goes out, I swing through, up to catch. Butt out, up to catch. All right? So it's just like a swing, only we're up to that goblet squat catch. A couple of those if you need to practice those. Make sure you're smooth with that before you put it all together. Now from here, we're going to do a swing into a catch, into a squat with a bicep curl at the bottom. So posture is tall, we're going to push off, we swing, catch, squat, bicep curl at the bottom, stay nice and tall, and we drive back up. Push off, swing, catch, down, bicep curl, and then stand up. Pushing off, up, catch, down, down, bicep curl, back up. All right, so do about 12 of those just to get nice and smooth with it. And then after you finish, you can take a little break before you move on to our next exercises. All right, our next exercise, we're going to start out by practicing the figure 8 swing. So we're going to grab a single grip position, center of the bell. We're going to swing. As we swing under, we're going to aim for the opposite inner thigh, and we're going to have that other hand out behind to hand it off. Once we hand it off, we're going to swing those hips back just like a normal hip thrust to get that bell up, and then we're going to drop it down to the other side. So, I'll show you how it's done. We're going to rock back, get a little single arm swing going, then we drop, swing up, drop, swing up. So my butt goes out, my posture stays tall, so I'm not compromising my swing form. I'm just passing it underneath and back up. Pass it under, back up. Butt out, swing through. Nice and smooth. My shoulders are always down, my eyes are always looking up so that my neck doesn't round forward and my shoulders don't come down and slouch. Butt out, snap the hips, butt out, snap the hips. All right, each time, swinging through, just like that. All right, so practice that a little while. Once you get proficient with the handoffs, don't worry about if you drop them every now and then with that handoff. If you drop it underneath, just make sure you get your toes out of the way. But otherwise, try to do it somewhere on a soft surface, something rubberized, or out in the grass. If you got hardwood floors or you're worried about your carpeting or whatever, I wouldn't do it there because you're probably going to drop it the first couple times. All right, once you get smooth with those figure eights, we're going to go into what's called that slingshot swing. So it's the same way. We pass it under, only now we come up. Catch it. Pass it under, we come up, catch the ball with the opposite hand. Swing it under, pass off, up, catch. Under, pass off. So same hip position, we swing under, come up and catch, pass off, up and catch. All right? And then finally, we're going to add a squat to this. So we catch and squat. Back up, swing under, pass, up, catch, squat. So we're doing a slingshot pass to a catch with a squat with each one. Swinging through, back up, down. So we'll do 8 to 10 of those, and then once you get smooth with that, practice a few of them, then take a little break, grab some more water, and then we'll come back, put together our last exercise combination. Alright, our last exercise combination is going to be a little bit more elaborate. It's going to involve a few more different exercises. So start out with our basic movement patterns. You're going to grab your bell. Alright, we're going to hold it in our right hand side, and you're going to step out to that left leg. So we step, stick the butt out, load the hip, and we drive back up to center. Then we pass over, we step out into a side lunge, and back up. Alright, so every time I squat back, my hips lead the motion, and I'm keeping the opposite leg straight each time. Alright, so from the side you can see as soon as I step, my butt goes back. My feet are flat on the ground. I never want to be up on my toes. Back up. I want to dig that heel in, drive up from that lateral hip right through here, squeeze, and press back up. Alright, so start out 8 to 10 of those. Alright, just back and forth. Load the hip, back up, pass, load the hip, and back up. Alright, once you get that motion down, our next exercise is going to be a clean and press. So you're going to put that bell back down on the ground right in front of you, squat back, stick your butt out, grab hold of the center grip position on the top of the handle, and then we're going to snap it up to the shoulder, press it up overhead, back to shoulder, back to the ground, and so on. Snap it up and press, down, and roll back down. Up and press, good, and back down, and back down. Alright, we'll do 8 to 10 on one side, then switch to the other side. Posture tall, snap it up, catch, press it up overhead, down, and roll it off. Always snap it from the hips to get to the shoulder, press it up overhead, back to the shoulder, then roll and absorb that back to the ground with your hips. Snap it up, press it up, down, and then right back down. Alright, same thing, 8 to 10 on that side. Alright, next exercise is going to be a rear lunge with an overhead hold. So very similar to the end of the Turkish get-ups. If you've done Turkish get-ups before, that last position where you're kneeling, you stand up, and then you kneel back down. That's what we're going to do. So start out on the first arm you started with. We're going to snap it up, rack position. We're going to press it up, overhead. Now from here, I'm going to pack my shoulder, keep my elbow locked, and I'm just going to lower the opposite leg down to meet the ground, and then I'm going to stand and come back up. Belly button is drawn in tight, stabilize those hips, and back up. Touch that back knee down, drive it back up. Alright, same thing, we're doing 8 to 10 on that side. Alright, then we're going to bring it down to the ground, posture tall, regular clean press, snap it up, press it up, now opposite leg. It's going straight down. We touch the ground and back up. Now you want to keep that shoulder packed and keep that bell directly over your shoulder, right? If I'm holding it out in front or off to the side, or I bend that elbow like that, it's going to make it real hard for me to hold that up there. As long as I keep it packed and steady, all I have to do is balance it. All right, come down, touch, come back up. All right. Same thing, we'll do another 8 to 10 on that side. You can do these intro exercises 2, maybe even 3 times through, depends on how much time you have for your workout. Those can be a workout in themselves, or you can just do them 1 time through just to get the movements ready, and then put this whole workout flow together, and then just do multiple sets of the workout flow as a whole. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to start to put some of these together. So, side lunge, up to clean and press, all right? And then we're going to step back with that rear lunge. So, what it's going to look like, starting out here, belly button is tight, back is tall. We're going to step out to the opposite leg, load that hip, and then when we come up, we fire and bring it right up to our rack position. All right, so from that side lunge, we explode up to rack, press it up overhead, and then step back with that leg, touch down, drive it back up. Back to the shoulder, then flip it back out to the side lunge, back up, press, step down, drive up, back to the shoulder, and then back down. All right, that's an important step right there. After we do that side lunge, we come up, we always bring it back to that shoulder, and then flip it out. All right, we don't want to try to do it from an overhead. Down, and drive back up. All right, so we're going to do, again, same thing, 8 to 10 on that side. Then we switch to the other side. Same thing. Snap it up, press it up. Sorry, I'm starting the wrong one here. We start with it on the side. We step out, load the hip, then snap it up that way. Press it up overhead, down touch, back up, back to the shoulder, and then snap it out to the side. Back up, press it, touch down, back up, back to the shoulder each time. Down, snap up, press, touch, and so on. All right? Again, another 8 to 10 reps on that side. Just get the form down, and then we're going to take that one, that last piece, and we're going to use it all in that big workout flow at the end. All right? All right. So, final circuit now. We're putting this all together. So, 12 of the first ones, 10 of the second ones, and then 8 of the last ones. All right, 12, 10, 8 is going to be our circuit. So the 12, we're doing that swing to catch with a biceps, or squat and a bicep curl. So posture tall. We're going to go butt out, snap it up, catch, squat down. There's one. So, let's put them all together. 12 of the first, 10 of the second, 8 on each side of the last ones. So, give that a shot, put it all together. Try to do as many rounds as you can. Generally like 3 to 6 rounds. If you're doing those just by themselves, it'll be a good workout. It should take you a little while. Alright, Well, thanks for tuning in, and we'll have another workout out soon. Take care, and as always, live rugged.